Okay, so today's topic is friendship. Okay, so what Buddha is speaking about friendship. So friends, of course, is important, and especially it is not. I mean, it is important especially because it is something that you choose. You know, your family, your relatives, you don't choose. You are born in that family, so you are there. But friendship is something is a relation that you choose for yourself. Okay, so we all have friends, and especially elderly people like adults. They have friends that is more important, but of course, every friends are important, of course. So let's see what Buddha said, uh, and today's topic is more about understanding, recognize your friend, and it can especially today's talk looks more toward adult friend, or kind of a somebody who is adult, but this also even the young, they can also learn for future, for future when you have friends. So they're saying that there are four kinds of friends. Huh? In the wrong friend, in the bad friend, there are four bad friends, wrong friends. Okay, the first one is taker, who takes. Second one is talker, who talks. Third one is flatterer, who just flatter. And the fourth one is spender, who just spends. Okay? So now let us see one by one what is the taker. So what is the friend who is a taker, who takes things? Your possessions end up theirs. Giving little, they expect a lot. They do their duty out of fear. They associate for their own advantage. Okay? So this is the friend who is a taker and who is wrong. Right? So they just want to just use you. They just want to take everything from you as much as they can. And they give very little to you, but they expect a lot from you. Understand who is a bad friend. It's important to know the bad friend, because the bad friend can ruin your life and can give you a lot of trouble. The second one is talker. Who is a talker? They are hospitable in the past. They are hospitable in the future. They are full of meaningless pleasantries. When something needs doing in the present, they point to their own misfortune. Okay, so they are hospitable in the past. So what they say is that they'll keep on talking, oh, I did this to you, I did that to you, or some past story keep on repeating. He will keep on repeat. He might have done something, but keep on repeating the same to you. And then they will say about future, oh, I will do something in the future, I will do this, I will do that, all kinds of dream. That person will show you, right? I will do this, I will do that. But in the present, they are not doing. They are not doing, but only talking. I will do, and all kinds of meaningless pleasantry. Or they will talk all kinds of, uh, their own problem. They will tell. They will not support. Okay, so these are the talking friend, talker. Wrong friend. So now, of course, we have to look at into people and maybe in our own self. Am I a bad friend? Am I a good friend? You must understand. Am I a good friend or a bad friend? You know. So third one is flatterer. So what is flatterer? They support you equally in doing bad and doing good. They praised you to your face and put you down behind your back. Okay, so what they do, they support you in doing good, but they support you in doing bad as well. He keeps on telling you, oh, you can do it, you can do it. You support in doing good and bad, So he's not restricting you from doing bad, So that's the reason. So it's very clear to you. And in front of you, they are praising you, but behind they are talking bad about you, talking wrong about you, So that is one of the quality of bad friend. Flatterer, just flattering, talking, just praising basically. The fourth one is the spender. So what is the spender? They accompany you in drinking, roaming the street at night, frequenting festival and gambling. Okay, so something where your money is wasted, waste of money. But it doesn't mean that you should not enjoy, some of the thing. But uh, here is this person who is just encouraging you, let's say, encouraging you, pushing you, pulling you to do excessive form of, say, spending money, excessively spending money. It is Buddha is mentioning to that, because Buddha is not against you enjoying, or of course, alcohol, drinking and all, of course, it is Buddha said wrong, but enjoying, sometimes you go to cinema or go to, enjoy some restaurant and save also, right? You can't spend everything on entertainment, this, that, and I mean, excessive kind of thing, and that's wrong. Okay. Okay, now let us see the good friend. Again, four quality. The helper, the friend in good times and good and bad times, the counselor, and the one who is compassionate. So let's see what is the first one, helper. So the quality of good friend is helper. So what is this? They guard your property when you are negligent. They keep you safe in times of danger. When something is doing, they supply you with twice the money you need. Okay, so they are protecting you, guarding you when you are negligent. So sometimes we are careless, right? When we are careless, your friend is and maybe say danger in terms of some business or job or kind of activity. So when you need something, he helps you. The person, your friend, helps you with double the support. You know, you remember in the wrong category, what the wrong friend says? Oh, I have my own problem. I have this problem, that problem, and it doesn't help you, right? But here, the good friend will help you. Will give you more than you need. You know, that's the quality of a good friend. Okay, so this is the first quality, which is you secrets. They keep your secrets. They don't abandon you in times of trouble. They would even give their life for your welfare. Okay, so it is about secret. Now everyone has some secret. Not everyone. Many people can have secrets, and sometimes they wish to share, in the sense that there is some kind of personal secret, in the sense more personal thing, personal issues or personal matter. So generally, friends they share with each other. So a good friend will keep your secret, keep your personal thing, will not share to others, and they also share with you. It's not like you sharing, but they also. So they keep you from doing bad. They support you in doing good. They teach you what you do not know. Explain the path to heaven. Okay, so they keep you from doing bad. So if you are doing good, remember in the bad friend, they they don't stop you from doing bad. But here, this friend is helping you to not do bad. And if you're doing something good, they support you. That moral support, or any other kind of support. Because sometimes if your friend is supporting you in good or bad, then you will, if it is bad, you will They tell you what you don't know, and they explain the path to heaven. They show the path to heaven, which means they tell you to grow. Heaven means like grow in your life, grow and more and more. So we, as an individual, we have to grow in our life. More and more, more and more. We have to grow in every way, financially or spiritually and physically. In every way, we have to grow, right? So and the more we grow, the more happier we become, the more satisfied we feel, if we grow. Okay, so now the fourth one is compassionate. So they don't delight in your misfortune, they delight in your good fortune, they keep others from criticizing you, they encourage praise of you. Okay, so the fourth one is a compassionate person, compassionate friend. So what he does, they don't delight in your misfortune. If you have difficulty, they will not enjoy, they will not be happy, they will be sad. And they delight in your good fortune. If you have something good, they won't be jealous, but instead they will rejoice. They will appreciate your, they will appreciate your good fortune. They will rejoice in your good fortune. They keep others from criticizing you, try to decrease a bad name. They encourage praise of you, and they praise you. They try to, praise you. They tell good thing about you, Okay, so then these are the four friends. So helper, friend in good times and bad, counselor, and compassionate. These are the four qualities. So what Buddha is, so to summarize, Buddha is saying an astute person understands these four friends for what they are and carefully look after them like a mother the child at her breast. The astute and virtuous shine like a burning flame. They pick up riches as big. One portion is to enjoy, two parts invest in work, and the fourth should be kept for times of trouble. Okay? So this way, you have to keep your friendship like a mother to a child. So it's almost like mother-child relationship. The good friend is almost like a mother and child relationship. It's a very strong relationship. So if you have such good friend, and I think this looks very idealistic, of course. If you see this, it looks very idealistic, but still you can maybe grow. I think because both the quality, because we will not get a perfect friend, immediately. Who is bad, who is a talker, who is a taker, a flatterer, spender. But instead, you will be helper, friend in good times and bad, counselor, and compassionate. So basically, you have to be a good friend and you have to give up any quality of bad friend. You should develop a good quality friend. I mean, you yourself should be a good friend, right? And then also, uh, like one of the things here, Buddha mentioned that if your friend is bad, you tell that friend to be good, right? So which means that you may not have a very good friend initially. It's also helpful for your family, especially for yourself and your family, to have such kind of friends. So that's what Buddha is saying. So it's quite family, of course, has its own relationship, but friendship is a special relationship. In a relationship, as I mentioned, you get to choose, right? But if your friend is too bad, all the even after trying for many days, you can try. If you find your friend to be too bad, then you may give up. You may you may together. If you have such a good friend, and also if you see that there is a possibility of the person growing, right? So it's good to have friend and maybe friends also, not just one friend, but friends, more friends. So it's good to have, because as a family, as I mentioned, you don't you can't choose, but you have to be you have to be there, because let's say your family member. So you have a family member who is not so good sometimes, right? So you have to bear with your family. You can't do much, because it's your father, mother. Because there, of course, we may read something and try to practice, but having somebody who is trustworthy, who is friend, they telling you, they helping you, they saying something will have more impact on your life, because the person is a human being, right? It's not a book, it's a human being, and you share that rapport, that emotion with that person. Okay, so I think you can develop that, but I think it is also important for you to do with your friends, spend time, and I think most importantly, speaking good words, and as Buddha mentioned, like sharing your friend something that that your friend doesn't know, and if the friend is going into some dangerous route, save your friend. And likewise, and is taking some wrong path, you have to take your friend back to the right path. So I think that mutually, it's because as a human being, we a lot of thing happens because of each other's impact, each other influence, what we call the influence, so influencer. This day we have so many influencer, so but here it is about influencing mutually, uh, so we may of course watch some video and all, but that that will not have so much strong impact, as much the impact that you can get from your friend. That impact is very huge, that impact is very big, actually, so choose the right person for your friend, and but at the same time, don't be like don't expect, in this world, don't expect a perfect friend. It's not possible, to grow. Okay, so as Buddha said that in one place, that um, your friend uh, your friend has a huge influence in your life. You can literally decide your future, literally decide your future. So yeah, so very important, as Buddha mentioned, and it's a blessing. Friendship is also a blessing. A bad friend, it is a misfortune, miserable. Okay, so we conclude here this small talk a short talk on friendship, from the Buddha's own mouth, Buddha's own teaching. And so this is we conclude here.